Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to a new episode of When You're Delusional, You're Gonna Be on TikTok. I do hope you're gonna enjoy the video, so let's just get into it.
Whatever it may be, and you are still on the hunt for that man and you hit the wall.
What is this wall that y'all just keep trying to build? So last year, the beginning of 2022, I decided to I'd sold my house, I put my life in storage, and I took off for Costa Rica. Just for a few months, I wanted to go surf. And it was the first time in 5 years that I was actually really, truly allowing myself to be out there. Like after a devastating end to a relationship, I shut down and didn't date for 5 years. I know all these men think that you just rack up your numbers, but most of us ladies are a little bit more reserved when it comes to that. But I digress. Anyway, I put myself out there, and literally day 2 of me living in Costa Rica, and I get picked up by a Tico, and that was the end of it. By the end of the week, he was teaching me to surf and asked me to be his girlfriend, all right? Fast forward a few months, he wanted me to move down there permanently. He wanted to get me pregnant. He wanted to have a family with me, and he wanted me to be his wife. I turned 40 while I was in Costa Rica, okay? Like, this is not me chilling in Central America in my 20s, running around. Like, I'm celebrating my 40th birthday there. But I knew he wasn't the guy that I wanted to spend my life with. It wasn't in my heart, and I had other plans. So then I moved to Florida. I left Vegas, went to Costa Rica, and then ended up in Florida to see if I wanted to make it permanent. From the moment I arrived in Florida, and let me just tell you, my plan was to hibernate and totally just be in total solitary confinement and focus on my business. But life had other plans, and I had literally, I think I counted up like 28 men try to date me in 2022. And 90% of them were under the age of 31. In fact, I got engaged temporarily for 2 months. Like, it was a very transactional situation, and he was very wealthy. He was younger. And for a minute, I thought maybe I could just do that, but realized very quickly that this, freedom lover was going to continue to be a freedom lover. So at 40, I got proposed to twice and engaged once. Both of these men were younger. And to add to that, the one I fell for the most in July, who I started seeing in July, I am still dating, and he's 23. And we adore each other. If you take care of yourself, the journey only gets better, ladies. Don't buy into any of this propaganda. I don't know why it's being pushed on us, but it's not true. Do you live your life, and there's always a rebirth on the other side of where you are. So
Cool story. I'm not saying the guy from Costa Rica was looking for a green card, because even that part I doubt it really happened. And I can give you the benefit of the doubt, you might be the exception. That doesn't make the rule though. Meanwhile, there are millions that are more attractive and younger than you, who are single, looking for a relationship, looking for a husband, and they can't find even one. Either for poor life choices, living a certain lifestyle while they were younger, or listening to the same type of lies you're pushing in order for you to sell your book. There are so many of them crying right now on TikTok they can't find a solid relationship, or found one but they weren't able to keep it. And on the other side, there's you, who can't keep away all these men that want to marry you. Again, it was a cool story, but when you woke up in the morning, it was just a dream. And again, of course, there's also something like this.
So I pissed off a whole bunch of guys on social media. Oh no.
I don't always, because I don't have that much time, but in most cases I like to know who I'm responding to. This right here was the following video for the first one, and it was quite easy for me to check because she only had 28 comments on her video. Out of 28, I found 3 guys who were agreeing with her and telling her how great she is, and the rest of the comments were other women applauding. So once again, just another cool story like the first one. But nonetheless, just another story for her to sell her book for what's written for women.
Are you happy?
No.
Why?
I'm alone.
When you say that, what do you mean?
I mean, I just sit in a little room all day, work in front of a computer.
So what happens in relationships is women will now take a very dominant role. And so What happens with healthy masculine men is they end up taking a passive role in relationships because they don't have an opportunity to do what is natural to them. Now, healthy masculine energy is the leader, is the pursuer, is the one that courts and initiates and takes the lead in the courting process.
Yes and no. Yes, healthy masculine are the pursuer, but no, healthy masculine do not take the passive role in the relationship. But that's just me. Let me know what you guys think, as this is gonna be the end of the video. Thank you so much to all of you watching. You guys are amazing, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.